They can come on up anytime. I have to read from this piece of paper because I've never been handed anything quite so descriptive. I guess that's a good word to describe it. Yeah, yeah. Well, given that we just were singing the Armadillo song, I think y'all know the words to that now. We actually are going to have someone with the name of Armadillo Vanderplate. Is that for real? Armadillo Vanderplate on the mandolin. Okay. Boomslang, swamp singer, on a plectrum banjo. And then I think this young man right here is your Crocodile Harris, right? Your mom actually named you Crocodile? She really, really did. Okay.
Never forgave her.
I'd like to meet your mother. He's on bass. Ooh, look at that, big hole. Somebody took part of your bass out.
Beer.
Oh, to set beers in. That's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. Boy, the job of an MC here. Then we got Stan the Panther. Stan the Panther on blues harp.
Because it has a wide range.
Oh, your name changed.
Wide range.
You're back. He changed shirts.
Playing harmonica.
What's that shirt say? It says Peach Road Swamp Blues Band. There's been three groups coming out here with special uniforms, I'll tell you. It's great. I want one of those Don Groom shirts. Can you work on that?
Yeah.
I like that one. That's pretty. Okay. Tom, I'm your friend. I hope you get me one of those Don Groom shirts. Well, they say that they perform and compose not Southern country music. They have it special Southern county music. So I guess you all probably already know that. So we're going to hear some real interesting music from, I guess, South Florida. Many of you already know Boomslang as a great composer of songs and award-winning songs. As a matter of fact, he won the Will McLean Song Contest a few years back with a great song about a hat. Speaking of hats, as we had a little bit earlier. I wonder what the price finally came out for that Jim Billy hat. Do we know? $20? It really was? $20? Who has it right now? You have it? Wow. That's not it, is it? You're not wearing it, are you? Okay. We got all kinds of interesting hats up here. I like that one on the far end over there. That must be the Armadillo Vanderplate. Is that you? That would be you. Of course, tonight after Boomslang and his Peter Rhodes Swamp Blues Band, we're going to have Mr. Bobby Hicks, and he needs really very little explanation. He's going to close the stage down for us tonight. And, I know a lot of you are going to play all night long, but and that's fine too, but we have some good gospel music in the morning too. So you don't want to miss that. All right. Let's put our hands together.
Wait.
Not yet, not yet. Getting close, getting close.
How do I sound?
All right. We are very close. Just this close. Crocodile Man says this close. Well, we can just clap till you sing. How about that?
That works.
Peter Rhodes Swamp Blues Band. Take it away.
Check. Oh, we're getting there.
Well, these microphones work.
Yeah. Unfortunately for you.
Son of a
Yeah.
gun. Seem to work pretty darn good, too.
Come in, Mr. Microphone. Give me one more ready one.
got a mandolin. There you go.
You know, we were all born in Sawgrass County, that vast, underpopulated region west of Broward County. And ever since 1949, when the Ingraham Theater burned down, there hasn't been much to do in our county. So on Saturday nights, we go to the outskirts of town and we have either a jam or a song swap. And that's why in Sawgrass County, jams and song swaps are very important. Well, we went around a circle in a clockwise direction. When it got to him, to my recollection, he said he'd hold himself to a 3-minute song. Then he does some Irish thing that's 20 verses long. No, he'll never jam in this county again. But though he can play, he doesn't know when. Get the instrument off the flap when the song's at an end. Hey, he'll never jam in this county again. Well, they passed around a bottle toward the end of the night. It could pass from right to left, and he was sitting on my right. He announced he likes to drink Kentucky of C. Though the bottle got to him, it never got to me. No, he'll never jam in this county again. And though he can play, he doesn't know when. Get the instrument off the lap when the song's at an end. Hey, he'll never jam in this county again. Well, I just composed a song, and when it was finished, I added A augmented and D minor 9th diminished. I was all set to show him just how good I could play. When he finished his song, he packs up and walks away. No, he'll never jam in this county again. But though he can play, he doesn't know when. Take the bottle off his knee and pass it around again. Hey, he'll never jam in this county again. Fiddle players. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Hey, he'll never jam. He'll never jam. He'll never jam in this county again.
We get one more song?
And I had a dream that I was in a song swap with Will McLean and Gamble Rogers. And even though I'd never met him, Jim Ballou. And we were in a town off Old 41 that's no longer on the map, known as Florida Crossroads.
We'll all meet at the Florida crossroads, where the night it is browner than brown. It's 4 miles east of that old 41, where on the old maps there once was a town. And it's way out on that L-shaped road, where the orange groves, they smell just like the limes. And it takes me back to when I was a kid, though I've been there a couple of times. We sat outside that 2-story store, and I leaned against that old wooden table. And even back then, it felt just like a dream. And I'd go back again if I were able. and I saw Jim and Will and Gamble, and it made me forget they were gone. Well, we started away after midnight, but I was alone by the dawn. We sang a few of the old songs,
back the waters.
then we sang some that I never heard. We sang that chorus over and over, though I don't remember a word. But I saw Jim and Will and Gamble. It made me forget they were gone. Well, we started away after midnight, but I was alone by the dawn. We'll all meet at the Florida crossroads, where the night is browner than brown. It's 4 miles east of that old 41, where on the old maps there once was a town. I said the old maps there once was a town.
You know, whenever the individual members of the Peters Road Swamp Blues Band, Armadillo Jake, and I'm Boomslang, this is War Dog, and that's Mark Crocodile Harris with the hat, and Stan, the Panther Geber, over at right end. Whenever we go to the beautiful beaches of East Central Broward County, we always go down to Honky Tonk Beach, because there the cost of beer is not quite so dear as at Fort Lauderdale Beach itself.
Fort Lauderdale Beach is too expensive.
For our beer belly taste.
So we found our bathing suits, packed Piggy Dolan's car in haste. Trying not to get in trouble
Is our family's favorite speech.
it's good
We
advice.
tried it at least twice.
Way down at Honky Tonk Beach, we've got Joe Quigley, Piggy Dolan, and mean old Jimmy Schmolitz. We're hard on our kidneys,
And we're murder on our wallets.
we know every bartender by his first name.
And almost half the waitresses say they're glad we came.
On a cheap holiday,
And it's all within your reach.
way down at Honky Tonk Beach. You know I swim in drunk shrunk since just last year.
We find ourselves in a land where the currency is beer.
Keep on feeding the jukebox.
We can use our gas money.
And we're such smooth talkers.
Everything we say is funny.
And we're very loud in public.
It's a form of free speech.
Way down at Honky Tonk Beach. Every hotel threw us out,
But it isn't any loss.
and we brush our teeth with booze.
Don't forget the floss.
Send dirty postcards
Unsigned.
to our boss, and our foursome is banned from the mini golf course. Just keep our tavern running till they shut us off.
You know, my beer procured my cigarette cough.
They'd appreciate us more at Fort Lauderdale Beach, where the girls are pretty and they sing do-a-diddy. Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. But we won't clean up our act,
no matter how they preach.
way, 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 way,
Way, way, way, way.
Way, 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 way down.
way down at Honky Tonk Beach. Down at Honky Tonk,
Honk, honk, honky tonk.
down at Honky Tonk Beach.
In 1515, when Ponce de Leon, visited southwest Florida to map what is now known as the 10,000 Islands and Whitewater Bay. According to his journal, he found it difficult to differentiate between the wetlands versus the grassy waters.
River of grass, flow to the sea. This too shall pass, each blade and tree. River of grass, flow to the sea. This too shall pass, each blade and tree.
Oh, my men were fatigued to test this jungle land. We approached a beach, took refuge in the sand. Then we sailed into a bay where dragons bite the air. Small insects vexed our face, and the men whose arms were bare.
River of grass, flow to the sea. This too shall pass, each blade and tree.
And the fauna is quite queer. Pink petrels beat the sky, and the climate is curious. Our clothes take days to dry.
River of grass,
Flow to the sea. This too shall pass, each blade and tree.
So we sailed on to our home, our backs to the sun. But none of those who read our maps will care what we have done.
River of grass, flow to the sea. This too shall pass, each blade and tree. River of grass, flow to the sea. This too shall pass, each blade and tree. River of grass, flow to the sea. This too shall pass, each blade
Great hurricane of 35, the Florida Keys, rolled across Isla Mirada and destroyed Henry Flagler's railroad for eternity. The last train ever out of the old Key West station on Duval Street left at exactly 5:45 p.m., September 2nd, 1935. On board was notorious smuggler Jack Diamond, eloping with the incredibly innocent and excruciatingly lovely Shay Fleming, the 20-year-old daughter of the Monroe County Sheriff. On the last train out of Key West, Jack Diamond was aboard, one step ahead of arrest, though he shouldn't have brought her. Shay, the sheriff's daughter, sat smiling right beside him. King of the Florida State's rum runners, but two rival gangs, machine gunners, ambushed deputy Doug Dare at the Monroe County Fair. They dropped Jack's calling card behind them.
Coach Bahia, Honda Marathon, I love Mirada. Speeding train with secret cargo. Past mysterious Lignum Vitae Key near Upper Matacumbe. Finally on to Key Largo.
It's just an hour and a quarter. A dark blue wall of salt water broke upon the Middle Keys, eroding railroad ties and trees, destroying Mr. Flagler's rail forever.
Coach Bahia, Honda Marathon, I love Mirada. Speeding train with secret cargo. As mysterious Lignum Vitae near Upper Matacumbe. Finally on to Key Largo.
Well, they never rebuilt the track. Ghostly trestles that witnessed Shay escape with Jack, safe from that wall of water. With the sheriff's daughter on the last train out on Key West. Stand the Panther. Rebuild the track. Ghostly trestles that witness Shay escape with Jack, safe from that wall of water. With the sheriff's daughter on the last train out on Key West. On the last train out on Key West.
On the last train out of Key West.
You know, we have a CD by that name, The Last Train Out of Key West, but go easy on them. We only got a couple left. You know, don't gouge on them, you know. You know, way back in 1896, Florida's two great railroad barons, Henry Flagler and Henry Plant, staged a match race of their trains from Jacksonville to see which line was the best. Henry Flagler's train, Florida Special, ran due south from Jacksonville towards Ormond Beach, and Henry Plant's train, Tropical Trunk, ran west from Jacksonville on the Florida Southern tracks through the railroad town of Baldwin, and then south through Lottie, and then southwest towards Ocala. The idea was the race was the initial Sunday in June 1896. They started at noon, and the idea was to see which train could get the furthest in an hour. Henry Plant's train won, and the two men who were friendly rivals and who liked it and admired each other shook hands ceremoniously at the end of the race, the last time they were to do so in their lifetime.
1, 3, 4.
Two railroads come down through Florida, Florida Southern and the FEC. Henry Flagler on the one, Harry Flanner of the other, battling for supremacy. You gotta win like the wind. Fly those logs from the bin where they've been bended. Gotta make this train fly like the tracks was in the sky. Win like the wind. They lead you right away from Jacksonville, one headed south, the other west. They plan to run them for an hour. Series train got to judge which line was the best. Florida Special was the train from the FBC. Tropical Trumper and the Henry Bland. We can do it, yell the fire. But number 4 whistle blue ain't one among us thinks that we can't. But you gotta win like the wind. Fire those logs from the bin where they've been bended. Gotta make this train fly like tracks was in the sky. Win like the wind, let's fly. Well, 2 trains left Jacksonville at noon just to see how far each one could run.
We roared past Lordy at 12:24.
Pulled into Ocala 1. 2 railroads come down through Florida, Florida Southern and the FEC. Henry Flagler owns one,
Henry Plant runs the other.
and we got the victory. I gotta win like the wind. Find those logs from the bin where they've been bended. I make this train fly like the tracks was in the sky. Win like the wind. Let's fly some more. Yeah, I make this train fly like the tracks was in the sky. Win like the wind. You gotta win like the wind.
You'll never forget the Peters Road Swamp Blues Band.
These guys are so good looking, I'm gonna give them an encore, okay?
That's a new way of doing it. I like that. I think we're going to keep them.
You know, deep in the swamp at Martha Hoople's boarding house, Mrs. Hoople still takes in musicians as boarders. But due to their rather frisky nature, she sees to it that there are almost half a dozen rules posted on the walls of common areas.
No bass. No bass. Or do you want it that way? Thanks. I start the song. That's why we need you. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Deep in the swamp at Martha Hoople's boarding house, there are 5 rules posted on the wall. 'Cause she takes in musicians, you know how they get gathered round the TV in the hall. So, no visitors upstairs, no smoking in bed. You be asked to leave if dirty books are being read, and no booze in the room, y'all. No, it isn't right, and no guitars after midnight. Oh, we all quit our day job. We don't get many gigs, 'cause our music's much too intellectual. Like if we hit wrong notes, since we don't take requests, the audience can never, never tell. And so, no visitors upstairs, no smoking in bed. You be asked to leave if dirty books are being read, and no booze in the room, y'all. No, it isn't right, and no guitars after midnight. Armadillo. Stan the Panther. We use Collier County tuning, so we often sound off key, since we only put 5 strings on our guitar. Fan lovers as we are, they always throw us beer whenever we play the Oyster Bar. And so, no visitors upstairs, no smoking in bed. You be asked to leave if dirty books are being read, and no booze in the room, y'all. No, it isn't right, and no guitars after midnight. If we bring your mom some gin, can we play the mandolin? Yes, 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 yes. Can we play the Haitian drums if we play them with our thumbs? Yes, 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 yes. Can we play electric bass if we keep it in its case? Yes, 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 yes. But no, 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 guitars after midnight. You'll never forget the Peters Road Swamp Blues Band.